Welcome to Dunndark.
And welcome back to Carpe Diem Reboot. It's been about a week and a half since I recorded this game because I haven't been feeling so well. But I'm feeling a bit better now. A bit. Last time we found out that Young was part of the Kanyashenti, a secret group of programmers and stuff. And we found out that the bakery lady is also an ace programmer, even better than I, despite the fact that I is a AI super intelligence, so And then we found out that the jogging man is actually a robotics engineer, and we were all like, haha, isn't that cheeky? He was actually talking to a robot. Isn't that funny? Anyways, so we're gonna get back to the game here.
I feel my body shake as I regain consciousness. I can faintly hear Ai shouting my name over and over again.
Young! Young! Wake up!
I immediately open my eyes and sit up in the bed, worried that she's trying to warn me about a fire or an earthquake or something. What's going on?
Good morning!
I look her straight in the eye for an entire minute before letting out a heavy sigh. Did you just wake me up to say good morning? That's not how it works, you know?
No, we're going to see Yume.
Oh.
What? But we just saw her yesterday.
You can't hang out with the same person 2 days in a row. You can't do that, you know? I mean, God, like, you know, I think people, like, personally, you know, if I hang out with someone 2 days in a row, they get tired of me, so I wouldn't do that, like, ever.
We were texting each other last night, and I decided that I wanted to talk to her more in person.
Oh, you were texting. Okay. There you go.
We're like best friends now.
It normally takes a bit longer to build up that title, you know?
You just don't understand human relationships, do you?
Says the AI.
Also, I went to buy my own phone while we're out.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You probably should have your own phone, rather than just using Young's phone all the time.
It's extremely early in the morning, and I already feel tired just listening to her. I mean, there's also the option of her just going alone, but that would only be her second time assimilating with normal people.
I mean, how normal are they? I mean, the baker is like a super programmer, and the random jogging man's a robotics engineer. I mean, I don't know if I consider that normal people. Oh, I guess that's why it's in air quotes, so that's fair.
No matter how adaptive she is, I don't think Ai is ready to be left alone just yet. I'm beginning to feel like a parent. Listen, Ai. This will be the third consecutive day of me going outside.
Nah, I know that feeling.
Do you know when the last time that happened was? Never.
Why don't you go do some more projects or something? I haven't been going outside much because I've been ill. Ugh. You want to get to the top of that website, don't you?
That's an entirely different story. Come on!
Yeah, you'll have to... You can read that story in Carpe Diem Reboot, coming to PC and console in 2019. Yeah, totally. That joke sort of worked.
She pulls me out of bed, making this the second day in a row where she has disrupted my sleep.
Imagine just getting a console port.
Is this what my life has become? I know that there's no changing her mind once she's set on something, so I submit. Fine, just let me take a bath first.
Maybe I can go back to sleep in the bath. That's dangerous, you don't want to do that. I fill up the bathtub with warm water and hop in. Baths are weird, because even though I find myself closing my eyes and relaxing when I take them, I somehow also feel refreshed and rejuvenated afterwards. Two birds with one stone, I guess. I chose to live in the city because it's full of crazy programmer people and engineers that are super intelligent. No, because it's quiet and peaceful as long as I don't leave its confines. I see. It's a quiet and easy place. I've always been kind of isolated from responsibilities and problems thanks to this place. Fortunately, it looks like Ai is going to be the end of that peaceful lifestyle.
Hurry up!
Yeah, I'm coming. As much as I just want to sit here and soak the day away, I bet I would drag me out naked if I took any longer.
Aww. Oh, I really like that outfit. It's so cute. The little spider on it.
She stands at the door, wearing some of the clothes she bought yesterday.
It's a good outfit.
What took you so long?
Looks good on her.
Probably my disinterest in leaving the house 3 days in a row.
Complain later, Young. I already told her we're on our way.
You're the worst. So, why exactly does this need to happen today?
Yume said she'll come with me to buy a phone.
Oh, that's fair. Well, who's gonna work the bake shop?
Why do you suddenly need a phone?
So I don't have to use yours all the time. Duh.
Oh, I mean, I guess it's their parents' shop. I guess their parents will probably, actually work the bakery. I mean, they're the ones who apparently bake, so like, she doesn't make that much except the croissants, if I remember correctly. Well, why am I elaborating about who mans the shop? This has nothing to do with anything.
And how am I factored into the equation?
You're the one with the phone right now. I need you in order to communicate with Yume.
Well, I mean, fair, actually. There you go.
Is that all I am to her? A cell phone?
When you build in yourself your crazy human-esque robot body, why didn't you get, like, a cell phone antenna or something? You could have built yourself in a cell phone if you're gonna be some kind of android, I mean, I'm just saying.
She also told me there's a new menu she wants us to try out.
Okay, now I'm interested.
Yep. Well, if there's food involved, I can stop nitpicking the plot.
Trying out new bakery items before they're released? Sign me up.
Well, I guess if you insist.
You're so easy.
Aha.
Welcome.
Welcome to Welcome Art.
Oh, it's you two.
Oh, it's you two.
Hey,
Yo.
How are you this morning?
Great.
I blankly stare at Yume.
I guess I woke you up then, huh? I assume she told you about the new menu as well?
All I know is that there's a new pastry here. What is it? Where is it? What's it called? Bring it to me.
I can't even remember the name of it.
Wow, apparently you don't care about the pastry. Jeez.
Can't you just look at the text message?
Oh, yeah, still getting used to this.
It should be done by now. Have a seat, you two. I'll get it ready in a moment.
So?
So what?
How exactly could you forget something as important as the name of a new pastry?
What are you talking about? It's perfectly normal for a person to forget things, right?
Is this foreshadowing that she has a problem with her memory and she's gonna forget everything and it's gonna be really sad? Because if it is, that would be really sad.
For a human, yeah. For a highly advanced artificial intelligence program, not really.
I am human, Young. I forget things just like anyone else.
Did you set yourself up that way? Why? Some people would kill to have perfect memory.
Oh, okay, maybe she just wants to be more human. Despite the inconvenience of not having a cell phone built into you. Which, would be convenient and all.
She pouts and looks away. Look, I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life.
Oh yeah, just open up my SIM card slot here, slide it in, yep. Okay, man, that's a little silly.
I understand that you're trying to act like a real human, but there's a few things about yourself you should be grateful for.
I'm a real human.
I sigh. Fine. Do what you want. She glances at me to see if I'm being sarcastic, but she can tell that I was being sincere about that last sentence.
Of course I'll do what I want. Not even you can tell me how to live my life.
Yep.
Before things can get any more awkward, Yume shows up.
Here it is.
Yume places 2 plates on the table. Both plates have something that resemble a pancake, but one is dark brown and one is, well, pancake colored.
Huh. Like, so like a light brown?
I call them the angel hot cake and the devil hot cake.
Ooh, hotcakes. So they are pancakes.
Wait, you don't mean?
It's exactly as it sounds. The hot cake versions of the angel cake and the devil cake you guys had yesterday.
Is this supposed to be some sort of like, is this like some kind of symbolism here? Like how like, you know, a light versus darkness thing? I mean, it's quite literal, like, you know, when Young was in control of the apartment, it's all dark, and, you know, when I shows up, she opens all the curtains and it's all bright. You know, is he supposed to be the devil and I is the angel? Is that, like, sort of the symbolism here? Is that what they're kind of going for?
I'm thinking of adding them to the breakfast menu.
So it's like devilcake.zip.
Devilcake.zip. Oh, it's compressed. Ha ha ha. Isn't that funny? It's compressed. It's funny because a zip file is how you. It's a file format that stores compressed files. Yes, that's funny.
Converted, not compressed.
Converted, not compressed. I see. I get it. Ah, computer jokes. I love computer jokes. Overly excited, I take the plate with the devil hot cake and immediately reach for the butter and syrup. The butter quickly melts over the steaming hot cake, and the syrup covers it up with a beautiful brown color. I thought it was already beautiful and brown. Like, I mean, isn't that the color pancakes are? And didn't he say it was the color the pancakes were already pancake colored, except for the devil one, which was darker brown? But then it'd already be maybe a beautiful brown color? Okay, well, whatever. Apparently I've evolved my nitpicking level has obviously increased.
I cut off a small piece with my fork and... Eat it? Shouldn't that be ate it?
I don't... Or maybe it's supposed to be in the present tense, I don't know. I just complained about my nitpicking, and now I'm nitpicking again. I don't really know what kind of face I'm making, but I and Yume are staring at me, smiling.
Someone really loves his devil cake.
Ah ha ha! Someone represents a devil, and someone represents an angel. Hey, isn't that funny? Not gonna deny that.
How was it?
Just when I thought devil cake couldn't get any better. This is brilliant. I expected nothing less from you.
Thanks.
I takes a bite of her angel hot cake.
Delicious.
So, if the food here is so good, why does no one go here? I mean, I get they live in a small community or something, but the market's supposed to have a decent amount of people, and this is supposed to be pretty close. Like, or do they just go at weird times? Like, is this just too early? Although, like, I mean, people go to bakeries really early in the morning. That's true. So, I mean, I don't know.
Glad you like them.
Especially if they have coffee. Although I don't think they've made any mention of coffee, but I don't see why a bakery wouldn't have at least some kind of coffee. I mean, I don't know.
I want to try it. I want to try it. I want to try it.
I should not whisper
Do you
into
want
mics.
to try it?
Do you want to try it? Yeah, I do want to try it.
You're so easy to read, Young.
So easy to read. Like
Here,
a book.
have some.
I cut myself a piece from her plate.
What's wrong? You don't like it?
No, I do. But it just tastes like a normal pancake.
Oh, so this is what a normal pancake tastes like.
You've never eaten a pancake before?
Well, you know how it is. You know, pancakes are something that's like, really common, but like, on the other hand, I haven't eaten in like years probably. Like, I like to have like eggs and cereal and other breakfast foods, but like, I've not had a pancake in forever. I mean, they're kind of carb heavy, but yeah, I don't know. That's kind of weird, isn't it? I don't know. Do a lot of people have pancakes at home, or is it something you mostly eat when you're eating out? I mean, not that hard to make pancakes. It's pretty easy, especially with a pancake mix. But I don't know. I never see myself making them, and I don't really order them usually. Huh. Sorry. It said something like, she's from a place where pancakes don't exist. I think Young's trying to make a joke, but also is being literal. I kicked my shin under the table.
Really? Where is that?
Oh, you know, I was programmed by my friend here.
It's somewhere far away.
It's not that far away. I mean, isn't it? Its apartment's pretty close by.
You've
Or
probably
house
never
or
heard
whatever.
of it before. Don't worry about it.
I guess I mean, it is a house. I suppose. I mean, I think. From what I can tell, it's like it's one building, and there's a front door on ground level that the delivery man goes to. So it's probably just a small house, I think. Wow. Let's talk about how great this pancake is and stop nitpicking everything. Wow, delicious.
I see. Well, actually, the recipes for the angel cake and pancake aren't much different, so I did expect them to taste a bit similar.
That's fair. Okay.
I guess I'll just be adding the devil hot cake to the menu since we already serve pancakes.
That's fair. Fair. Oh right, these aren't officially being sold yet. Which means I got to taste heaven before anyone else. I'm so blessed. I think I might cry.
You're being too dramatic.
I'll go get ready so we can head out when you two are done. Be right back.
Head out where?
Buying a phone for me. Remember?
Oh yes, continuity. Oh, yeah, can I go home now? You can't do that. You may. Cheryl's back up as soon as both of us finish eating.
Oh wow, you guys eat fast.
Oh, hey, nice outfit, by the way.
How about you? You're not gonna eat anything?
I ate earlier, so I'm good to go.
She's secretly a robot that doesn't need to eat. Nah, probably not. There's a time earlier than this?
So, shall we head out?
Yeah!
Sorry that she's tracking you around despite only meeting you yesterday.
Don't worry about it. I was actually the one who came up with the idea. Besides, I needed to go out today anyway.
What, you need to buy stuff too?
It's rather formal attire for going out, isn't it?
No, but I have to head to the university later.
She's going to the university. Oh, huh. Is she a student? I mean, that's even a little, still a little formal for students. I guess that works out then.
Okay,
I
onward!
still have to read lines, yes.
What kind of phone are you looking for,
Don't know. A normal one?
A normal phone?
That doesn't really narrow the selection much.
One powerful enough to run an AI superintelligence off of.
What kind of phones have you used before?
Oh.
I have only ever used his phone. Young.
My phone is not the normal one you're looking for, so don't bother trying to find it anywhere.
Not a normal one.
Could it be? Could it be the phone of the Kanyashenti?
An exclusive device for Kanyoshenti members? That's so cool!
Yeah, that's what I thought the joke would be. I've never really called it exclusive, but now that I think about it, it really is only being used by a few of us Kanyashenti members. It's really just a little toy friend, and I made a long time ago. Oh, a little toy that a friend and I made a long time ago, not a little toy. Unless is it the phone the friend, and the toy? Is the friend the toy? Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
That's so cool.
I get it.
Maybe I should try making a custom phone too.
I see. It's a custom phone. That's kind of cool. I like the idea of that. Crap. I might have just raised my own hurdle.
But I guess that doesn't help us choose a phone for I, huh?
Yeah, that's fair.
Why don't we go around and look at different phones? You can pick which one you like afterwards.
Good idea.
We wind up checking out several different stores. Most of them have the same models.
Universe A8. I've heard of this a lot.
Yeah, it's been in the last 4 stores we've gone to. Oh, the Universe A8. Oh, I guess that's supposed to be like the Galaxy A8. Funny, you know, I was actually looking at that phone. It looks pretty good, like the 2018 model or whatever. Seemed pretty decent for an upper mid-range, you know, phone. Yeah, compared to like the S8 or whatever, or S9, I suppose now.
It's quite a popular brand and model.
I wonder why they call it Universe. That has, like, nothing to do with phones.
Point taken. They wanted a brand that would be the next big thing, so they named it after the actual biggest thing out there. Huh. Is that actually why in like real life it's called Galaxy? Because they want to be big? If that's actually why, that's kind of cool. Yume chuckles, but I just stares back at me with a straight face.
You need to work on your sense of humor.
Oh, there's a joke, and I can't read jokes either. I'm like the protagonist, and I don't understand when something's a joke. Leave me alone.
The Universe A9 has the highest quality hardware components on the phone market today.
What the heck's an A9? It doesn't exist.
The camera is crystal clear, and the gyroscope and accelerometer are also extremely precise.
Okay, so it has a good camera, and the gyroscope and accelerometer are precise. Like, so what's, I mean, have you ever, I mean, I've never used a phone and thought, you know, I really like this phone, but I wish the gyroscope and accelerometer were a little more precise. You know, I can't play my phone games with it properly, because, you know, it's just not precise enough. I've never heard of that. I've never felt that before, but maybe some people, I don't know.
Whoa, you know a lot about phones.
Whoa. That's like whenever I go on a rant about phones or computer parts to someone. I think she knows a lot about the tech world in general. Yume seems to be one of those people who gets excited over any newly released gadget. One of those so-called tech nerds. Just looking at her, I never would have expected that at first. Are you gonna find out why she's going to the university? Like, is she a student? Is that why?
I actually have an A8, the model before it. That's why I know a bit about it.
Wait, so is Universe A8 supposed to be like, is it supposed to represent like, is it supposed to like, you know, be a knockoff of the S8 in real life or the A8 in real life? Like, I actually don't know. Did they not realize there's actually a phone called the A8? A8, the 8. Ah. A poster of an upcoming phone catches her attention and she rushes towards it. She seems extremely excited. She just wanted to come along because she loves phones, right?
What is that?
What is that? I asked me in a soft voice, making sure she doesn't distract Yume from reading the specs of an upcoming model. Don't ask me. I haven't bought a phone in years.
You need to know more about the world you live in, young.
Look who's talking.
Bat S60.
What the heck's a Bat S60?
Huh?
It's an upcoming model. Haven't you heard of it? I've been waiting for it for almost a year now.
Is that supposed to also parody a real-life phone? She smiles from ear to ear. If so, I'm missing the joke.
Look! It has an integrated thermal camera. It's the first phone to ever have that. Ever!
Integrated thermal camera. Okay, on one hand, that's really cool. On the other hand, what are you gonna use a thermal camera for? Like, I mean, there's a few places where that could come in handy. Like, you know, you wanna see if something's hot without, you know, touching it first. That could be useful.
Thermal? So it's got a heat sensor? What do you need that for?
You know, like when you microwave something, you're not sure how hot it is, so you stick your finger in it, and then you're like, ah, oh, that's hot. Or you go, hey, that's not hot. You know, because you can't just touch the edge, because you know the middle's the cold part, because that's how microwaves work. I'm sure that I'm being relatable. Yes. I pull Ai back by the shoulder far enough so that Yume can't hear us. Listen, if there's anything about this world I can teach you for certain, is to never question geeks. Never. I can't tell you why. Just don't do it.
Hey, sorry. I got too carried away. So, do you want to check out the next store?
No, I think I've made up my mind.
What are you gonna get?
I'll get the A8 so we can match.
Aww, well that's cute. I think. Getting matching phones, is that cute? Would anyone else find that cute, or am I a tech nerd? Yume blushes a bit and smiles.
You might as well get the A9 if that's the case. There's no point in investing in an older model when there's a better one.
Well, I mean, usually the older model's a little cheaper, you know, that's how it works, right?
Okay. The A9 it is then.
Okay, well, there you go. Okay. I mean, if you got the money, I suppose. I pass my credit card to Ai as she and Yume make their way to the counter. Not knowing to do with my alone time, I start picking up random phones and pretending to observe them, avoiding any clerks that ask me if I need help. Oh god, that's so relatable. Like, actually. Yeah, I don't know. Last time I was at like an Apple store, I sort of did a bit of that, just looking at various phones, but like, actually, they didn't really bother me, but there was a lot, like, clerks didn't bother me, but there was a lot of people there, so that's fair. After what seems like a suspiciously short amount of time, Ai walks back over with her new phone held proudly above her head. From the look on Yume's face, I can tell that I may have been a little too liberal with my credit card. Ugh.
Young, guess what? I bought
Oh,
a
no.
cute case for my new phone. Look.
Ugh.
Well, at least she was quick. I honestly expected us to take a few hours. I still have some free time before my appointment.
Look at this cute thing I bought. Ugh. Yeah. I know the feeling, right? I think. I mean, maybe.
Then how about we go shopping? I need to buy more clothes anyway.
Okay. You literally bought clothes yesterday.
You just don't get it. A girl needs to fill her wardrobe.
Aw. Maybe.
Right, Yume?
I can't say aw to everything. Like, okay, I need to have more than a few reactions. I can't just be like aw or relatable or poor character name. Yeah, I need more reactions.
I don't go shopping all that much. I'm not as into fashion as most girls.
I don't know, you're looking pretty fashionable there. If formal. See? Plus, you don't even own a wardrobe. Well, you know, a wardrobe in the... Yeah, you know, it's not the literal sense of the wardrobe.
Fine, we're buying a wardrobe then.
Oh my god. Where would we even put it?
Hey, it's my money. I can do what I want with it.
It's my money, and I want it now. But it's my credit card.
Then I'm getting a credit card too.
You can't register for a credit card as a totally undocumented person. And how are you going to do that without government-issued ID? Maybe you should be letting Yume overhear this. Maybe she's secretly an evil government agent who's gonna, you know, send the people after you. It's like, that person from the Steins Gate. Yes, I don't want to spoil, like, Steins Gate in, like, this series. I mean, that's kind of awkward, like, because it'd be all like, you know, you'd have to watch Steins Gate before doing this, and it'd be kind of silly. So yeah, sorry. I feel bad about that. That line takes Yume by surprise. I need to stop slipping up like this.
Why don't you have an ID card,
That's kind of awkward.
I lost it?
Fair.
Why don't you get a new one?
No, she didn't actually lose it. It still totally exists. Yep, not lost at all. Oh no. Is she secretly a government worker? I mean, is that why she's going to the university? She has, like, government business there? That would explain her attire. She just left it back in her hometown. Make sure you grab it next time, Ai.
Yeah! Thanks, Young. What was I thinking leaving home without my completely real, not at all fake ID?
That made it worse.
Hmm.
Did she buy it? I don't think she bought it. So, you guys were shopping, right?
Oh, right! Come on, Yume!
I grabs Yume's hand and they take off in a completely different direction. Yume still looks a little bewildered. Yeah.
Where should we go?
I'm not really sure. This city is kind of small and isn't really built for clothes shopping.
It's fine. It's only my second time going to the market anyway. I'm sure we'll find at least one interesting shop.
Yume kindly smiles at Ai.
I don't know where you're from, but it sounds to me like it was an adorable little country town.
Aww.
I'm kind of jealous, really. I've always wanted to go somewhere like that.
Me? No, it's nothing special. Just a normal town.
Oh, stop. Tell me more about where you're from. I want to know.
Curious about what kind of lie I would come up with, I quietly listened to eavesdrop. I quietly continue to eavesdrop, which means the same thing. I quickly notice that I have no intentions of helping her and is forced to fend for herself.
It's, really nothing special. It's a very restrictive place. Lots of rules and curfews and stuff. I hated it. In fact, I can't even name one good thing about it, looking back.
Aww.
It's like being trapped.
Oh, that's sad. Well, this is my reaction. Poor Ai.
It's like seeing all of these other bright and beautiful places out there and never being able to experience them firsthand.
That's sad.
It's lonely, isolated.
Instead of trying to avoid the question, she answers truthfully, in a sense. I guess Ai really isn't good at lying. Well, you should have programmed her to lie better. Clearly, you dummy. I never realized I felt that way. Ever since she's become human, she's been super excited and energetic all the time. But inside, she felt trapped? The way her programming is constructed allows her to adapt intellectually and logically. But I never assumed sentience would be a factor. The idea that a computer program could have feelings. What does that mean for other programs? Oh no, what if I make Hello World feel bad? Wouldn't want that. I'm overcome with extreme guilt and fixate my eyes on the ground. Yume seems confused, but continue to listen nonetheless. I interrupt before I can go any further. She's had some bad memories of that place.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have asked.
It was practically killing her. Haha, AI? Isn't that funny?
No, it's okay.
That's not funny. I gives Yume a forced smile before gesturing a quick thank you to me.
Hey, why don't we try that store down the street? We haven't been there yet.
She immediately converts back to her normal, happy-go-lucky self. The heavy atmosphere has been lifted and the shopping spree ensues. I pulls Yume by the arm. They visit every kind of establishment they lay their eyes on, mostly just to window shop. I follow behind like a bodyguard as they hop from store to store. I learns yet more things about the real world as they go. Similarly, Yume learns more things about Ai and enjoys her company. It's obvious how close these two have become in an extremely short amount of time. It makes me happy, but at the same time, extremely bored and tired of following them around. Wow. Stop being such a stick in the mud, man. One particular clothing store caught Ai's attention, not for the clothes they sell, but this one accessory that they saw. A ribbon that resembles the hair tie of her computer-rendered model. Oh, okay, that's fair. Sentimental. Immediately, she grabs it and pays for it and holds it close to herself like it's a treasure. She looks satisfied and fulfilled, but the shopping spree continues.
Oh, I should probably head to the university soon.
That's fair.
We'll go with you.
I decides to speak up for the both of us yet again. Can this day just end already?
You two want to come?
Duh. I've always wanted to check out a real college anyway.
A real college?
Wow, your hometown really was small. If we go now, I can probably give you guys a quick tour before my appointment.
Appointment?
Woohoo!
Strangely enough, I've never even been to the local university. I've just never had the time or interest, I guess. Even though the university is at the complete opposite side of the city, we need to walk there. Well, I need to walk there. Can you take the public transit or something? Normally, I hate this, but today I'm fine with it for some reason. Maybe it's because I'm accompanied by 2 girls. Yeah. How can you be fine with things and also be like, I want to go home? That's not how it works. A girl and a robot.
Are you going to class today?
No, I just have a quick meeting with the